Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Ukri Saputra, and I am one of the representative of the group that we create in order to interview about the school milk program. So here is my group mates. First one is Muhammad Arifuddin. Second one is Mirza Nurdamia, and last one is Nur Aina. So starting with our first slide. So the purpose of interview. First one is to evaluate the program's role in nutrition. The next one is to explore educational integration. And lastly is to gather feedback on student experiences. And for the interviewee's biography, I will pass it to Nur Aina.
Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Nur Aina binti Abdurrani, the second person from the group to talk about the two interviewees that we met last week. And the first interviewee is, her name is Rosilawati binti Atan, and we call her as Puan Rose, and her age is 48 years old, and her current position is school principal at SK Tun Hussein On Ampang. And luckily, we met the person who have a very long experiences. So her experience is around over 20 years in the field of education, and her education background is she holds a degree in education from a recognized university, which is when I asked her deeper, she said that from UiTM Shah Alam. And her leadership skill is she is a person who dedicate and passionate leader who committed to fostering an environment of academic excellence and holistic development for students. And Alhamdulillah, after 20 years in the field of education, her higher achievement is she can perform, she can lead several successful school improvement programs. And the program is she take is Saya Nak Sihat, and Alhamdulillah it has been around 5 years if I'm not mistaken, and the resulting from that program is it can improve student performance and engagement in school. And she's also a person who we all know around about. She's known for strong interpersonal skill, and I believe that is so very important skill in every human being. And she also can promote a positive school culture in her school, which is SK Tun Hussein On Ampang, and she has a very strong relationship with students, staff, and parents around that school. So next to the second interviewee. All right, the second interviewee is so interesting. He is a person who do a lot of work at the school, and a very humble person, but he is rarely wants to get credit for everything that he do. But after 15 years old in school, we all know that he is a very influenced person. And so his name is Encik Syaiful Hafizi bin Syamsuddin. We all call him as Cikgu Syaiful, and he's so very kind, and his age is 44 years old. And current position, he is teaching subject Bahasa Melayu at SK Tun Hussein On Ampang. And his role in that school is in charge of the SUSU program, which is we all know that a program where a school initiative to provide milk to students. And Alhamdulillah, we also met a very dedicated person. He has been teaching around 15 years old, and I believe it's not easy to all of us, but he managed to work around 15 years old, and his education background, he holds a degree in education with a specific specialization in Bahasa Melayu, and his expertise around highly dedicated to promoting the mastery of the Bahasa Melayu language among students through engaging and interactive lesson. And after the interview, we found that his skill of management ni, he can successfully manage the SUSU program and make sure that all of students in that school have access the nutrition milk during school hours, and he also contribute to their health and well-being also. And Alhamdulillah, after everything, that around 15 years old, he been working so hard. His higher achievement is he can develop innovative teaching materials around and the method to enhance language learning, and he can organize school events and community outreach related to the SUSU program. So that's all for the first and second interviewees. I will pass to the next person.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. I am Muhammad Arifuddin, and I am going to present the list of questions for our research today. Okay, basically, before we generate the RQ, the research question, we need to look into the research objective. So the objective of our research is to really delve into the National School Make program, and we want to look into the current issues, the implementation method, how teachers promote it into the students' mind, and a lot of things. So we look into the first question. Uh, the first question is really focusing on how does the National School Meal Program address the students' nutrition in today's needs. As an example, a little bit of sneak and peek into the research outcome. We want to look into how the School Meal Program really help the student in aspect of adding up to their current nutrition problem. And the second question, uh, are there any incorporation of any subject into the school make program to promote the school make program into to the students? As an example, in PJK, Bahasa Melayu or science. So these subjects, or we call it pendidikan merentasi curriculum, is to really implement in the mind of the students the importance of school make program. And the third question, we look about how does this program give impact to the students' energy in class. The fourth question is how does the school and the government implement, or what are the strategies to promote the importance of the program among students? As an example, working with the industries or maybe the companies that provide milks to the schools. And the last question about the relation between student attendance and school milk program. A little bit of sneak on and peek, we will look how the changes in the policy in the school make program affect the student attendance from time to time. And that's about it for the question that we have in our research. Okay, I would like to pass to the next presenter.
All right, thank you, Arifuddin. So, for the answers that we got from the interviewees, the first one, as we can see, the aspect is focusing in role in addressing nutrition. As you can see, Sir Shaiful and Madam Ross giving two different answers. The first one is Sir Shaiful give the detailed explanation about the addressing nutrition, which supports brain and physical development, especially for underprivileged students. Change to 50% chocolate milk for better appear. And for Madam Rose, which only give us the surface for the addressing nutrition, which is the deficiencies at home, particularly for poor students. As for the second question, which is integration with curriculum, Sir Shaiful focusing in PJK and science class, especially in year 5, which explains about the nutrition that are available inside the milk, And as for Madam Rose, which focus on science and Bahasa Melayu to teach the benefits of the milk. So for the student feedbacks, Sir Shaiful mentioned that it is a mix between positive impact and negative, which the students say chocolate flavor is really popular among the student, and some of them dislike the milk, the original flavor. And they also mention about the boosting their energy and focus inside the class. As for Madam Ross, which says mostly positive for the feedback, and also the same, which is the chocolate flavor is the most popular flavor rather than the original milk flavor. And for the feedback in class focus, which is also mentioned about energy boosting and also focus in class. And for the promotional efforts, the company which provide the milks such as Dutch Lady, Nestle, and Marigold, from Sir Shaiful point of view, they visit the school and to promote their own products. And as for Madam Rose, she also mentioned that the company also bring their mascot to engage the students and promote their products. And lastly, for the impact on attendance, sorry. So Sir Shaiful said that initially increased attendance, but impact reduced due to policy allowing weekly milk collection. And for Madam Rose, significantly increased attendance as students find the milk both delicious and free. So that is all. I will pass the next to the next person.
Alright, Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Mirza Nurdamia. So for the summary of the interview, or what are the findings that we got from this interview? So firstly, we can see that the milk program provides important nutrition for students, and students can also learn about the benefits of milk through the science subject and the PJK subject. And then this milk program actually encourages students to come to school because they will be motivated and excited to come to school when they get their own milk. And milk companies like Dutch Lady and Nestle also join hand in hand to promote their milk program. And students enjoy the milk, especially the chocolate flavor. Next slide. Alright, for the conclusion, we can see here that both of the teachers agree that the National School Milk Program is really important for the students' nutrition and development. The nutrients in the milk help students to develop their brain and also help them to gain their strength. And chocolate milk is more popular to the students, but for original milk, some students dislike or even sell it to their other friends. So it kind of limit the impacts of the milk and the program itself. And for both teachers, they agree that the milk helps students to stay focused and energized in class because they would be getting the benefits from the nutrients. And overall, the students' attendance have improved after the milk program started. So that is all from us. Thank you.
Okay, these are the pictures that we took during the interviews. A little bit of conclusion after having the interview session with both of the panelists, with both of the interviewees, we could conclude that this program have been implemented for a very long time, since I think 2011. But the policy changes and all the things that happened throughout the times really affected the results or the outcome of this program towards the students itself. As an example, before the policy changes in 2015, the milk is only allocated for students that attended the school on the day. But after the policy changes in MEB 2025, Malaysian Education Blueprints 2025, students can collect their weekly milk supply on the day that they attend the school. So it changes from time to time. At the start of the implementation, it really helped in the students' attendance. But since the policy changes, students, even though they don't come to the school, they will still get their weekly milk supply. As an example, if they don't come for 4 days in a week, but they come on they came on Friday, they can collect 5 box of milk to cover for all the 5 days of school days. I think that's all from us for our presentation. Uh, Thank you.